Hello? Can I be seen? Hello! Um, so, we're gonna start every Tuesday stream with how we usually start Tuesday streams. With, as you can tell by the screen, Chainsaw Man spoilers. Because it's Chainsaw Man Tuesday, and we love Chainsaw Man. So, what what exactly happened in the most recent chapter of Chainsaw Man? So, nothing that I expected. I thought it would go in a completely different direction. I'm still not going to show anything because, I don't know. I don't want to, tempt anything. Because, this is also going to be pretty quick. But just in case you want to not deal with spoilers, just skip to whenever you stop seeing the sign. Because that's usually when Star Rail starts. But, so, Waru and Asa had a fight, which is pretty funny. They didn't... It, it was a lot more interesting than I thought it'd be. Because Asa is more worried about being perceived as a bad person, or in her words, I'm not gonna say it. She doesn't want to be seen like that by Denji, but and I know some people were like they want Asa to lick her hand or War to lick her hand and do stuff, but she didn't do that. She just wiped it on the floor. I thought that was really weird at first, but then I realized, oh, it was raining. It's a puddle. She's just wiping her hands. That makes sense. But she doubled down and she kissed him again, which was I didn't expect that. But there's something that's I think been happening that is kind of weird, and it's everyone talking about how hungry they are. Whenever they talk about oh, because I know Waru was like, oh, I don't want to I don't want to keep going with this because I'm hungry and I want to go eat. So let's go let's go get a bite to eat, right? And then when Waru and Asa were fighting, they were like, "Oh, Asa's like, you know what? I don't want to worry about it anymore. I'm just too hungry to even think about this." You know what I mean? So that's the part that's confusing. It's not confusing me, but it's just they literally have the devil of famine next to them, and they're now starting to talk about how hungry they are. I feel like that's something very important because for Fami, I don't remember how her name is pronounced, but for her, it's we don't know the real extent of her power because when it's her, she's famine, she controls people who are hungry, but what kind of hungry? Is it starving hungry? Like hungry as in the fact of, oh, my stomach's empty, I need to eat, or hungry in a different way? Are we talking about hungry in I really like this guy, or hungry in a type of I really want this money, because, or it could just literally be straight hunger, and all these delays and all these stuff could be just more of her, what's it called? Mind games that she's doing. I think we should be looking at Fami, or whatever her name is, sideways, because I don't really trust her. Specifically with this chapter, because I think it was mentioned 2 times hunger. 2 times it was mentioned, and I was like, that has to mean something. You don't just put that in after the previous chapter. But yeah, I really don't know, and I really do want to know. So truthfully, there wasn't too much to talk about in this chapter as far as I'm concerned, because it was literally just the aftermath of the helping hand, and then the what's it called, and then the little Asawaru fight, Yoru, whatever. We also know that Yoru. Oops. We also know that Yoru was like, I liked it. You like it. It's fine. And she's like, it was really weird, but I am really, I don't know if there's a break next week, but I am really looking forward to what happens next for Asa and Yoru. But speaking of what happens next, I think it's about time. Let me take these down so that you don't have to worry about the spoilers anymore. Let me take that down. So hold on, let me boot it up, because there's the new launcher for Star Rail and stuff, which I'm kind of getting used to, which is, it's just weird, but but it should start up pretty soon. Hold on. You're gonna hear the audio cut in and out because I have it set to that, I think. So give me a second. Because I also need to reposition myself in the appropriate spot. Because I did the... What's it called? I did the side quest... Was this? It's like those weird expedition quests, I guess what they're called. I don't know what they're called. Those weird quests where it's like... Oh... I did the one with How How, or Hua Hua? Hua Hua, that's what it is. I did the... Am I in the right spot? Oh, I am. Oh, shoot, okay. Let me... Hold on. Let me walk there. Let me walk there. Because I think it's fine. Oh, yeah, I'm okay. I did the... Like I said, I did the side quest with Hua Hua. And just to, like, get that story quest done... Let me just change this over. What's the button? Here we go. Uh-oh. There it is. Okay. I got scared. Okay, so we have this. Recap for this. We ran into this guy. We fought Sam, right? We did the whole stuff with Firefly. She got, like, no peace very quickly. And then Sam appeared. And then there's a whole fight between Sam and Acheron and us. And Black Swan was like, I have to make a deal. I made a deal. I have to send Al-Haytham. Not Al-Haytham. Oh, not Al-Haytham. Aventurine, I think his name is? Question mark? And now we have to trust him for some reason. I don't. Hold on, lore accurate. We have to trust him for some reason now. And because he doesn't want his pawns to break, even though that's the least trustworthy thing in the world. But whatever. Let's see what happens next. I don't know how close we are to the end. If I check the story status. Where's the... I don't know. I don't know what the button is. Oh, no, it's this. It's this. Okay, so we are on the second part, if I'm not mistaken. Right? This is second? Oh, no, we're not even on the second part. Oh, no! I think we're starting the second part. If I'm not mistaken. Delvin, I guess. We're starting the second part, I think. And we have to figure out what the hell happens. What happens next? We gotta follow the blondie, like I said.
Oh, friend. My expression
Before I forget anything, there we go.
When I first saw this.
Hold on,
Your
let me move
eyes
this.
aren't deceiving you. It's her.
Oh yeah, Robin died. I forgot about that.
Robin.
But how is this possible? I completely forgot Robin got no pieced.
Well, first of all, can I just say that this had nothing to do with me?
Doubt, but alright.
Just an unlucky bystander here.
He's not even in the tub.
For me. If you don't believe me, just ask anyone in the Bloodhound family. They hate me and they hate the IPC, so they'd never lie.
That's fair.
This is not where the crime happened. What I showed you was a memory.
Mmm.
It's basic light cone manifesting tech, authorized by the Garden of Recollection and owned by the IPC.
Okay.
Did you really think the Galaxy Ranger was an outsider this whole time?
Galaxy Ranger. That's still one of the coolest terms. It's just my love of Power Rangers. It's like Power Rangers Super Sentai. Galaxy Ranger is so sick.
Of anyone inside a family dream. Any person in distress will be forcibly awakened and safely returned to reality.
Okay.
What gives them the confidence to make such conclusive statements? Because behind this promise is the harmony.
The harmony.
Families' Dreamweavers link up their minds
Hold on.
together
Sorry.
to construct an unbreakable defensive line.
Mmm.
Breaking through this line of defense to create death in the dreamscape. Not even a memo keeper could do that without the family's permission.
So it was the family. Oh yeah, Sunday. Forgot he's the main villain.
Friend, the only one is her. The girl.
I'm gonna crack a coconut and a soda, so listen to this.
Ranger,
Oh, that sounded crisp.
an unsought guest.
Oop, sorry about that.
Emanator who hides her true identity.
Emanator!
Ifrit's death was a foregone conclusion. And Robin? Her misfortune was staring right at her. Who will be the next to die?
You, stupid! That's just one side of the story, exactly. That's just one side of the story. I'm gonna defend the sword lady.
It's fine. Listen to your gut. Building trust always takes time. and I'm willing to wait.
Yeah, whatever.
I just hope you realize that wherever that legacy is concerned, covert plans are already underway throughout Penacony. Everyone's got their own agenda.
Always mess up on how to spell Penacony. I can never spell it right. To keep
wrong
referring back to the wiki.
If I were you,
I always spell it Penacony
I'd keep my
or something.
distance from Acheron.
I think I replace the E's with the I's sometimes by accident. I think that's a Spanish thing. Like you mistake the E's and the I's.
Who's to say there isn't an even deeper concern
There she is!
lurking beneath the surface?
Veil lady.
Memo Keeper, I think our little deal is finished.
I hope so. Get me away from this guy.
Telling the truth. This memory is a real one, and there's no sign of any distortion grafting on.
The IPC is not the Garden, and there are real limits to what they can actually do. But you know all this. Friend, let's not beat around the bush here. The thing is, I want to reach out personally to team up with the Astral Express.
Well, that's not gonna happen.
I told you, I'm just not interested in scrambling for the legacy. I just came to Penacony for work. I'm here to retrieve some lost property for the IPC, if you catch my drift. I'm talking ownership of this frontier.
I feel like you should have a hat.
This has all become a bad
Where?
debt thanks to the
Does he have a hat?
cancer of all worlds.
He does. He has it in his...
The IPC
Or am I thinking about the Traveler?
sitting down for negotiations.
That is not the Traveler.
but
The Trailblazer.
family wouldn't even take our calls. You have no idea how difficult these people are to deal with. Put it this way. They've hushed up the existence of death before, so they can definitely cover up any news about Robin's death. It'll just quietly float off like a bubble and pop. Nobody ever being the wiser.
I
That's
see.
not fair, right? So then, friend,
Don't call me that. I'm not your friend. What kind of help?
I have but only one goal. The family's front door is like a high wall. And to tear the whole thing down, I'll have to dig out a few chunks first. Once I find a weak point, the IPC will have plenty of means. Now we have our chance. So long as we can get to the truth behind her death, we can have justice for Robin. While
Is she
also
actually
being
dead,
a valuable
or-
bargaining chip for bringing the family to the table. Truly a once-in-a-blue-moon opportunity. I've been investigating and making lots of friends all over Penacony precisely for this very moment.
Alright.
This tragic news would be extremely bad for the family, so they'll be doing everything they can to stop it leaking, especially to the IPC.
Okay.
But I trust that there are still a few factions that remain exceptions, and that's why I need you all. The reputation of the Astral Express precedes you.
This is like supervillain setting up for his big plan by tricking us into doing stuff type shit,
get
you
to
know?
find out really what happened and seek justice. And I get to put it toward completing my mission for the IPC. It's what you call a win-win situation.
Yeah, I don't care for that. You want to take the family... you want to, like, take advantage of that?
Don't worry, just head back and talk things over with your companions. That navigator is really smart. She must understand the value of this deal.
Why don't you tell her that, then?
Here's my contact details. If you come to any conclusions, call me.
Yeah, whatever. Get out of here, pretty boy.
Take this. A thorough investigation can always use a little more funding. Don't mention it.
Uh-oh. That was weird.
So long, friend. I really am looking forward to uncovering the truth about death with everyone.
Yeah.
Aventurine just
Aventurine. That's how you spell it. Okay.
He really doesn't mean to force it, but something still seems off.
Yeah, I don't trust him. Not one bit.
Now, what are your plans?
Black Swan.
I don't know.
What is she thinking?
With those eyes, I don't think she's thinking much. Shit, I mean... bathroom... That was kind of taken, so I can't really do much.
On the surface, this doesn't look like a bad deal for you. But Aventurine is a shrewd merchant whose scheme won't just be as simple as it appears to be.
Yeah.
He doesn't know about Miss Firefly yet, but judging by your reaction, he may have noticed something going on and deliberately shifted topics to the truth of death to try and pull you in line with his way of thinking.
Yeah, I don't...
That's quick thinking and very sound logic. Aventurine
I may have been alive for a total of, I think, 3 months. However, I don't trust this guy. Firefly's sake, we must get to the bottom of his ping. It's safe seems to be smarter move. Can I toss a die to let it decide for? If he said a coin, I would have clicked this. Because it's like flipping a coin, bro. I decide almost everything with a coin flip. But I do the thing where I flip a coin, and if I like the thing, I do it, and if I don't, I don't. Like, I just use it as like a way to like... what is it called? Definitively say what I like and what I don't like. So I flip the coin, I go, oh, I want heads, but I also kind of want tails. I flip it, I get tails, I'm like, eh. And then I'm like, okay, I actually really wanted heads. You know, that's how I figure it out. Yeah. If something's going down, I'm pretty sure the nameless will want like, some action.
But you're talking about real evil.
Yes. Like death that's wandering around.
Be careful out there. There's more than one way to blaze a trail.
Right.
In a dark forest beset by wolves, ensuring your own escape to safety should be your primary concern.
Okay.
As for the other questions...
Did death kill Robin?
I'm not sure the two cases were committed by the same culprit, but that massive wound looked like its winged blade.
Mm-hmm.
We've all witnessed it in action before.
True.
Plus, it seems unlikely that there would be two lethal entities loose in the dreamscape.
It might be. That might be the twist. Do you think Acheron is connected to this? Do you think this is connected to Acheron? Sorry.
I can't answer that question. That ranger is shrouded in mystery. I'm afraid no one is capable of providing an answer.
Mm-hmm.
But without a doubt, she is the most special guest at this banquet.
She's special, all right.
Like Aventurine said just then, it's best to keep your distance from her.
Have you noticed anything else unusual?
Appearing one after the other in a very short time span, in and of itself, that's very unusual. Two possibilities. The collapse of Penacony's dreamscape has started speeding up, making death extremely agitated and weakening the family's protections. Or everything has been planned out and executed by someone.
It's that motherfucker Sunday or Wednesday. It's Sunday.
First, a stowaway.
It's that motherfucker Sunday.
Celebrity. Then this murderer's motives are worth thoroughly chewing over.
Right. Yeah, that's pretty much it.
It all happened so quickly, I can only make conjecture. After leaving here, go have a chat with your companions. I hope you can clarify the source of
She's so pale.
confusion.
Oh, that's right. We're still in the dreamscape. I completely forgot about that. I can't wait till they release Firefly.
This way. It's a short walk.
Yeah.
Get lost.
It's actually very easy to get lost here, from what I imagine. Oop, let me just... Yoink! Oh! The Common Rider! Oh, this is where we fought...
This way.
How is it moving fast enough?
This is where we part ways. All of this is like a nightmare. Unfortunately, the remembrance...
I had a Riz comment. I didn't say it, though.
What we just
Ugh,
saw
Riz.
the reality that happened.
I don't know how else to describe it.
Just because we wake up.
Swanky, I guess.
But follow your heart and don't be afraid. We all walk through this world casting shadows of
Whenever I think of Riz, I imagine the fuckboy face, the biting the lip, the one eyebrow raised, the stroking his beard. Very funny.
Hold on just a sec.
Okay. It touches the root of your ear, leaving a cool sensation. What the fuck?
A small parting gift.
She pierced my ear?
One day you unfortunately fall into the deep waters of the memory zone, and there's no memo keeper to join you. Hopefully it can guide you on my behalf. I also pay great attention to the ways of the world. Just think of this as an apology from me for hiding something from you.
Thank you. Thank you, Veil Lady.
Then, I've something private to take care of regarding that
Oh, Galaxy Ranger. She's fighting Sam.
Things there, shall we?
She might still be boxing him, truthfully.
What memories will you bring for me next time we meet? I sincerely look forward to them.
Yeah. I wonder when she comes back around for summoning. I might try to pull her. I don't know if she works with Acheron. Ozzy, you still at the hotel in the Dreamscape? Ozzy. Ozzy. Oi. Have you run into trouble? We got separated in the memory zone, but Ozzy is with the memo keeper. I feel so antsy. Help. March, stay calm. Do I need to get off the express and help? Not at the moment. Sure, just let me know if you need help. If you need me. Why don't we bring Danhung? This man could transform into a giant, what is he? A sea dragon, I think? It make him just, like... And in the Dreamscape, he can, like, do random stuff, too. It's crazy. The revised hotel... Reverie Hotel. In the real world is very calm. Not much is happening. I'm done. I finished investigating on my side. What should we meet up? Ozzy, it's great to see. It's great that you're safe. I can't read. The lady didn't do anything bad, did she? Debatable. I'm sorry about what happened to Firefly. How do you know about that? Scene that's been cornered off by the family. We're wrapping. Oh my god. The scene has been hold on. Cordoned? By the family? I don't know. Off by the family. We're wrapping up negotiations with some of the family delegates. Let's meet somewhere near the clocky statue later. I can't read. Alright.
Family rep. Is Himiko okay?
Family rep? What is this? It's sick. Alright, let's just keep her going. We gotta get a move. Oh, motherfucker almost hit me. I'll sue. Can you sue in this place? I doubt it. It's like there's no lawsuits here. That actually make more sense. Because you can't really. How hurt can you actually get in here? That's what I wonder. Because we know death isn't a well, at least they try to keep the concept of death away. Oh. Oops. Yoink. Oh! That's the Robin poster. Oh, that's sick. Alright, we go down here. Flocky! Oh, I could have... Oh, wow. I don't look at maps. Alright.
So much has happened. I should take a moment to gather my thoughts and wait for everyone to arrive.
My not female friend died in front of me because of a weird snake eye monster called Death. That was pretty cringe.
Better unsheath that blade now, Ranger.
Ooh!
Do you still dream, Hunter,
But let me move this over here.
of those slain by your hand?
Ooh. Days ago, Everflame Mansion. Oh, flashback! Oh! Oh!
It appears the outcome has already been determined.
Yeah, she kind of just iced him up.
Alive, as are you. You still have room to make a choice. Leave the music box behind, and then go.
Choice. The bloody trail of the destruction leaves no room for hesitation.
Don't you choose to destroy stuff? Stupid. Why are you on a ship? Just blow up the ship.
Even if you sacrifice your life for that eon, you won't get special treatment.
It's true.
Ranger,
Ooh, I love that Ranger.
path of the hunt. You are born bathed in fire. They spread, burn, and destroy until all the kindling is burned out and we leave only ashes on the ground. Burning forms the entire life of a fire demon, from the beginning to the end. We are born to die, just to put into practice a profile of another universal truth.
I feel like following the destruction kind of sucks, no? You kind of just have to... Well, if you follow the destruction, you're kind of already on the world grind just to blow everything up.
They fight for your chance at survival.
What Archon would be the best to follow, I wonder? I gotta do some research. I want to figure out what Archons... Well, in the simulated universe, you can find a bunch. But, you know, some of them are harder to follow than others. I think being an Emanator is sick, though.
My flames are faint, and time is running out. Can you see the planet of festivities in the distance? I plan to bring purgatory with me there, and before that, I must surpass you.
Why?
Because on the path they have forged, you have traveled farther than I have. Emanator.
Yay.
You cannot hide your true identity. Draw that sword. For
I'm gonna adjust my chair. Adjust my chair.
bound to fight a decisive battle to the death, for I choose this. Destruction is intense, but brief. To cravenly cling to life is to endure an endlessly prolonged existence.
Even if the answer turns out to be your own destruction.
What is important is not the answer, but that it exists, just as you exist. Everything exists to be destroyed. Emanators are no different.
He's sticking to his guns, which is pretty commendable.
Just as even sweet dreams may be born of the void, the so-called impossible is merely something that is yet to happen.
I mean, he has a point. What would an Emanator of Destruction look like?
I accept.
Be scary.
You shall witness the most brilliant and intense fire in existence. May this flame
Turn off.
illuminate the farthest reaches of your
I haven't touched the thing for a while.
bottomless.
Shit, my computer was about to turn off.
A bottomless
Oops.
stream.
Completely slapped my whole mic.
Yes, that's right. But you've made one small mistake. This blade remains in its scabbard not out of pity or scorn. It's a personal secret that I don't want to disclose, but perhaps out of reciprocity.
Hold on.
I'll reveal the truth to you. The hunt is not the path I truly follow. May death be the end of your boundless dream,
And she just
guiding you back to the waking world.
dices him like that?
I still see them in my dreams. Hold it. Your time hasn't come yet.
My time.
I've seen many clever disguises that can conceal appearances, but they can never cover up who a person really is. And you're no different.
Is this when we found out that Sam and Firefly were the same person?
Killed a trailblazer. You only did what you did to drive me and the Memo Keeper away, but why? Did Destiny's slave make you do it?
Destiny's slave?
You know, Elio.
Oh, right.
I thought this is just the kind of thing that'd get written into your script.
My script has always been brief. Other than that, anything beyond that is unnecessary.
I cannot wait until this man, well,
He knows
lady,
my
comes out.
nature. There is but a single destiny from which no one can escape. And until then, I hold the privilege of choice.
It's fair, I guess.
You appear to be ignorant of this, so it's time for me to inquire. Who exactly are you?
Not your enemy, perhaps.
Hmm.
That's not what I asked.
Well, that's the answer you got.
I don't deserve your curiosity. Loners wandering the cosmos always have their secrets. Take me. I've also been wanted by the IPC, so it's little wonder I know something about the Stellaron Hunters.
Hmm.
That's all. Maybe I can help.
Oh.
What reason would you have for doing that?
I tend to forget things. Which is why, rather than memories, I'm accustomed to using my emotions to capture what I normally wouldn't otherwise.
Hmm.
So, I know who is inside that cold armor.
Uh-oh.
How about it? Ready to take off that armor and sit down for a talk?
It's not yet time.
What does that even mean?
Need help, but I can give you a suggestion that would make things better for you and me.
Trying to fix my mouse.
If your goal is the Watchmaker's legacy, then go look into the family. Not only are they covering up the existence of death, but they're burying the past and the truth about what happens inside the dreamscape.
Hmm.
Already on it.
And the Astral Express is no enemy of yours.
I know that. I just never expected to hear you say it. What's next then? The Trailblazer's been taken by Black Swan. Will you go look for him?
No need for that. No harm in mentioning that Elio's only given me one instruction. Get all of the Astral Express to track down the Grand Legacy.
Hmm.
I tried settling this in an easier and more direct way. But as you can see, here I am, confronting you. I failed. Can't ever go against the script.
It's so funny that they're calling it the script.
Impossible is merely something that has yet to happen. That's it. Before we split, can I ask you one more thing? Is there anything else in your script about me? I'd like to know what kind of footnote I get to leave in that future foreseen by destiny.
Why is the text red? I don't know.
Unfortunately, not a thing came up.
Hmm.
I knew it.
I know
Hang on.
Acheron has a conversation with what's his face.
Don't.
You don't?
Don't. What?
Your first question was, do you still have dreams about everyone who died because of you?
That's so sick.
Don't. Never have.
That's fair.
I was born without the ability to dream.
Hmm.
I live for this cold, harsh.
Is that a noose?
For a little light
What the hell? What is this place?
To keep on burning until I turn to ash.
Hmm.
So, I really envy you.
Is that
I see.
so? And you're already
That's because
looking
Firefly's a
for world.
clone, right? I'm so behind. I have no idea what I'm talking about is, but you know, present day. Okay, so that, oh yeah, that was a few hours ago.
We heard about Miss Firefly from Black Swan. But
Snitch.
we never expected Miss Robin to.
I'm sorry
That goes in the trash.
that I couldn't be with you then.
Reality cruises
It's fine.
on in serenity, while undercurrents bubble up from the dreamscape. Just like that memo keeper said. Stay strong, everyone. We can still do what we can for them. Starting with finding the murderer.
Let's recap everything then. The Trailblazer just reminded me of something. March, do you remember what that family rep who negotiated with us said?
Indeed, we trust that the Nameless has nothing to do with this. And we also beg each of you to help assist the family in verifying the identity of the deceased.
Right.
That's how it was put, in reference to Miss Firefly.
Looking back, he seemed a little evasive at the time. And he also failed to mention anything about the earlier murder, too.
The family's planning on covering up all news about Miss Robin's death. If news gets out, Penacony's going to turn into a bloodbath.
Bloodbath?
But the murder that followed closely after was obviously beyond their anticipation. The family had to try and turn things to their advantage by bringing in reinforcements from outside. The Charmony Festival is nearly here. They must be snowed under.
It may also be that Miss Firefly's murder had so many witnesses that it couldn't be covered up. So they went with the flow and let more people on the scene to control the situation.
Okay. I guess
After
that makes
all,
sense.
The nature of the two murders is fundamentally different. The family's first protective measure should be against malicious actors among the guests, such as that IPC envoy.
Yeah. He really is up to no good.
All the while accusing that Galaxy Ranger.
Right.
Are we missing the forest for the trees here? I always felt that Aventurine's reasons for accusing Miss Acheron were highly subtle. Can we believe him?
No.
At this point, I'm afraid the only ones we can
Oh, is this where
trust
Mr.
are
Ye...
ourselves.
What's his name? I just saw it.
Let's
Welt.
try to gather intel
Is this where
first
Welt
and
talks
list
to-
all the possible
what's her name?
outcomes we can.
Acheron?
Go
I'm
through them
garbage with names. That's really funny.
options one by one. The fewer facts remaining, the closer we are to the truth. I've still got this sense of foreboding. It's like we're stuck in a whirlpool, spinning around that legacy even after everything that's happened.
This time we're playing the role of a real detective. But before we start, what are we going to say to the family and Aventurine?
As I see things,
I don't know.
the family harbors no ill will towards the Astral Express. If they didn't trust the crew, they wouldn't have casually commissioned outsiders to investigate a case that's, in all likelihood, a scandal. Plus, this is the family's turf. Teaming up with them should make things easier for us in the future. As for that Aventurine, well, I'd like to hear your thoughts.
He's complex. He deliberately slow-played his hand during negotiations while running circles around us all the while. He appealed convincingly to both reason and emotion. It wasn't forced, but the intent was...
There's only so much manipulation can get you when you don't like somebody.
To have contacts among
I don't trust him.
this
And I don't need a reason not to. I don't need a reason to trust him.
Showed his skills,
Or not to.
and as far as our interests are aligned, he can become a reliable ally. We also need to keep a certain distance.
My eyes are killing me. Hold on.
Never let them get too close. Teaming up with the IPC helps balance that out. If If either side makes a move, we have the option to pull out.
So you suggest accepting Aventurine's proposal to team up?
Yes. It's risky, but we can only wait until both sides have played their cards before making any further judgments.
I get why, but there's a whole lot of bad guys and girls around here, and I'm worried about getting stabbed in the back. He's been bullied a few times now, and I can't stand it anymore.
That's very true. I get a lot out of him too. It's cool. You can bully me whenever. Absolutely not. It's fine. I get a lot out of him too. It's fine. Let's focus on the big picture for now. I didn't really get a lot out of him.
You're like a broken record.
I'm mentally not mentally. I'm emotionally damaged. That's what it is.
Let me keep an eye on him. If that doesn't work, we can just turn the tables and use him instead.
We can just break his leg.
Could you please reply to Aventurine? Everyone, take this time to put together your thoughts.
I mean, I could try. We'll collaborate. We decided to accept your request for collaboration. Wonderful! Your response came faster than I expected. From now on, we'll all be in this together. Here's a small something for our upcoming partnership. That's it. It's not a lot. Thanks, that's it. Doesn't seem like much. Give me another. Okay, rich boy. Let me see what you got. There we go. Okay, 2K is fine. Doesn't seem like much. Give me another 100K, rich boy. Let me see what you got. That's so funny. Oops, I pressed send too early. Here's a little extra just for good luck with the new gig. Just as I anticipated, the family has gone to sweep Robin's case under the rug as long as they can. So her case is only a secret between us. You guys can't read this, but the other case that depends on what excuses they have prepared for you guys. I'll take my leave now, and I'm looking forward to an outstanding performance from you guys. All right.
Looks like Aventurine is happy with this outcome. Let's tell everyone about it.
All right. So what was that? Himiko.
Aventurine's goal is to try and recapture Penacony for IPC.
Right.
To do this, he'll have to bring down the family in its entirety to create a big enough chance.
Mm-hmm.
The existence of death will be covered up by the family. So how does he plan on taking them down? It's gotta be something important enough that everyone will notice. But it also can't be anything...
He has a mole here. Never realized that. Perhaps... I don't think he's going after the hotel. He's not going after the hotel. That doesn't make sense. He's not going after... He might be going after the family.
He's definitely going for the family.
Yeah, he's definitely going for them.
It's just a matter of how.
Yeah.
The harmony is strong in Penacony, and almost impossible to take on head-to-head. The fact that the IPC dispatched Aventurine shows that they do not intend to simply play by the book here.
I doubt he wants the Express. I doubt... He is going for Acheron. Why? It might just be like, I don't like her. Hotel, definitely not. Because the building doesn't really matter. Astro Express, yeah. There's no real conclusion to come to.
I'm just speculating. In any case, we have to be careful when handling Aventurine.
Mm-hmm.
He's skilled at reading people and discerning the right moment to strike. Also, he's clearly a born gambler if he's willing to go all in to win.
Right. We can use that nature against him. And give him a false hand. Let's do that. So he thinks he has more pieces than he knows.
He accused that Galaxy Ranger of killing Robin without any evidence whatsoever.
Right.
But said nothing about her connection to that memory zone meme or
Meme.
why he was stalking you. It was a groundless accusation, which only serves to make him seem more suspicious.
But why? Why though? I doubt he's bluffing. He is a game. Yeah, but why though?
Maybe Aventurine's goal was never to gain our trust. Maybe he wanted to foster a feeling of enmity towards Acheron and make
What does that even mean?
the situation more volatile. Two birds, one stone.
That makes sense.
However, I asked Don Hung back on the Express to confirm that story about the Annihilation Gang and the lost messages. It wasn't something that Aventurine made up out of thin air.
Yeah, I doubt he made it up,
Met her
but
many times.
it's just...
What's your impression of Miss Acheron?
She seems nice. She's a very gentle... She seems nice. Weird, I can't seem to remember.
Fits the stereotype of a Galaxy Ranger to a T. They're eccentric, unpredictable, and fond of being alone. No wonder she's a suspect.
Yeah. But that's what makes her cool, though.
I really love Clocky.
Huh? Just walk. Don't question what people say. Don't worry about it. Jesus Christ. All right. What do you say? What do you say, March?
I hope it's not too soon to bring it up. But I feel like Miss Robin isn't actually dead, but that she's still alive and well. Somewhere.
Probably.
That everything's just some horrible prank.
Maybe.
Because aren't we supposed to be inside a dream? How could someone die in a beautiful dreamscape like
Oh, I thought she
this?
said, "How can someone beautiful die in a
Shouldn't
dreamscape?"
good things happen here?
Think so.
Whenever I see the Grand Theater, I just can't stop all these
How do you
thoughts
get-
from flooding my head.
It's a dream. It's a dream. Think the family's behind all this? You're gonna get a new outfit soon. That's right. You're gonna get like a sword outfit. I can't wait for that.
On this sleepy dreamscape, which everyone loves. I just feel like I'm starting to understand them less and less.
Hmm.
Everyone's still having a great time out there on the streets. Nobody knows what's happened.
Not a lot of action. A lot of dialogue this chapter.
Unreal. As if
So far.
Firefly, Miss Robin, and us
It might just be like, actually,
were all
boss fight out of
outsiders
nowhere.
from another world. Aw, what a mess. I really want a nice cool drink of soda to help me calm down.
Shit, I got you, fam.
But
Hmm.
then I'd be just like everyone else out on the streets.
I now know death is a thing.
Looks like Aventurine doesn't need anything else. Let's turn our attention to the family's assignment for now.
Mm-hmm.
Himiko, what do you think?
Among our current clues, the two murders that he witnessed are the most directly connected. I suggest starting here. One thing I'm curious about is, if a person dies in a dream, what happens to them in real life?
I've died a lot in my dreams, and I kind of just wake up violently
Why not come back out to reality
in a cold sweat.
and verify Miss Firefly's situation back at the hotel? Perhaps we could also make a few inquiries about Miss Robin while we're out there.
How about we split off into two groups? There are still some things worth focusing on inside the dreamscape. I'll investigate those, and we can link up again later.
Right.
Worth focusing on? Oh.
No problem, adopted father.
I'll leave it to you then.
Huh? Aw, I thought I'd finally get to see Himiko and Mr. Yang go out on a mission together. Oh well. Take care then, Mr. Yang.
I will. Keep in touch.
Got you. Mhm. Oh, is this? Oh, okay. This is the Acheron conversation with him and with Welt. Okay, and she's just right behind him, right?
Guest, could you come out for a second?
Yeah.
I'd be embarrassed too, getting stared at like that.
Forgive me. My name is Welt Yang. I'm one
Welt.
of the crew members on the Astral Express.
Mr. Yang Welt. Yeah, yeah. I have to remember that.
Well,
Is there something about my name?
first, don't you want to know my name?
I already do, Miss Acheron. You're a prominent figure in Penacony.
Hmm.
What are they saying about me?
Some claim that you're the real culprit behind these murders, that the Annihilation Gang's tragic fate at the banquet was a result of your blade,
Hmm.
and that you're now attempting to unleash another bloodbath on Penacony.
The Annihilation Gang.
I think I've seen this conversation
Of Everflame Mansion.
before. Somewhere.
Tragic.
I think I just saw it on
That Duke
a YouTube video, so I knew this.
body to flames and sacrificed his life as a martyr. He was a determined and heroic pathstrider. Not even a villain should be disparaged like this.
Pathstrider? Is that what they're called?
Plenty of suspects invited. Do they really think that a blade is more dangerous than that black hole you're wielding?
He has a black hole?
Keen intuition. Not even the family managed to point out the truth behind this cane.
Hmm.
So you must surely know, Miss Acheron, that peering into a black hole is not a wise move. As a potential threat, your knowledge of us has reached uncomfortable depths.
Mm-hmm.
Reveal your true identity and intentions. Otherwise, brace yourself for gravitational disintegration.
Gravitational disintegration.
That shouldn't be necessary. But if it makes the Nameless feel less defensive, I'll be happy to abide.
Hmm.
Believe it or not, Galaxy Ranger, Acheron. Those are the names I go by to this very day. My trip to Penacony is solely to fulfill an old, final request.
Okay.
I'm here for the Watchmaker's legacy. And that's it. I think I've been honest enough.
That's fair.
Still unwilling to reveal your true identity?
It's not that I don't want to. It's just that I can't. I've come so far, and I can't sum up all of that in just a few words.
That's
Everyone has their own unspeakable past. Secrets that they don't want to be revealed. And I won't be asking any more questions, such as why the Astral Express is roaming around the cosmos with a Stellaron on board.
they're talking about me.
Is he okay? That memo keeper didn't do anything, right?
He's fine. Let's stick with the topic.
I'm a resilient guy.
My
I got
trust
stabbed a few
depends
times.
on how much you're willing to reveal.
I'm pretty sturdy.
I've run around many different Penacony dreamscapes just to try and find that legacy.
Right.
And during this period, I came into contact
Kind of
with
just like
hundreds of
sitting back because
guests.
this is like movie
In the
time.
process, I gradually came to realize the secret of Penacony may be closely related to the Trailblaze.
Hmm.
That's why I've come to ask for your help. I don't have
You
enough
think
proof yet.
We'll
I'd
become
like
an
to speak with someone.
emanator.
The source of all
You think we'll become an
tragedy
emanator
lies
of the
within my
Trailblaze?
family.
The protag?
If you could trust me,
That'd be cool.
we could find the proof to support this claim together. Mr. Yang, I think you've come to the same conclusion, haven't you?
Let's leave it at that.
Mm-hmm.
Now, I'll choose to believe that you bear no hostility.
I mean, she's helped us
Share
any
your
chance she
findings with
could.
Me and me alone. I don't want vague conjecture to interfere with other people's judgments before we find solid proof.
Mm-hmm. By the way, would you like something to drink? Before we go, how about 2 cups of Wake the Heck Up? No, 4 cups.
2 cups of wake the heck up?
Conversation coming up will last forever.
Hmm. So we're not going to see Welt a bit. That's fine. I'd say, oh, the mouse was in the middle. Uh-oh.
I've been watching her closely for a while now, and the first invitation was in the banquet hall of the hotel.
Mm.
She just sat in one corner, keeping silent, chugging down a couple cups of Wake the Heck Up. I told her it's a pungent, bitter beverage, not the taste of sweet dreams. Only for people allergic to Soul Glad.
Mm.
And she said,
Really? But I don't taste any difference at all between them.
Interesting. Jesus.
the guest rooms are charmingly minimalist. An aesthetic you share, Miss Acheron.
She's here?
It's a cinch. This music box. The invitation received by the Annihilation Gang.
Mm.
There are latent memories that linger on it yet. You see, memories of you are not yours alone. They travel in other people, other things. I know much, and I can predict even more. With some help, the dead can be made to speak.
Mm.
The Annihilation Gang, that band of desperados who all disappeared after meeting you. What exactly happened to them? Well, let me reveal all.
Is she talking to me? Or is she talking to herself out loud?
Radiation 12. Dreamscape 12. Father, I dedicate this to you.
Hope you guys didn't hear that.
Well done.
Oops.
Wherever they go, shall be met by annihilation.
There it is. It's hazy, but it's Ifrit's voice. The other one is probably his progeny.
Prodigy?
This is the residual memory from when the invitation was first delivered. They were abruptly interrupted. Then, what happened next is...
Does she not have pupils? I guess that makes sense.
They sought refuge in the land of sleep, merely wishing for undisturbed rest, away from the storms. Children of the flame, this marks your rite of passage.
Did Acheron kill children? Well, I doubt they would.
She won't be necessary. I alone am enough.
Interesting.
When have thou, on the path of destruction, feared death?
The Everflame Mansion has set out on a journey. Those poor people, they have no idea what lies in wait ahead of them.
Is this like exposition?
Memory recovery is going well, but slowly. She'll be here soon, and time is short. There's nobody else here, so there's no need to be delicate. In fact, I think I'd better go all out. What happened?
Uh-oh. It's corrupted.
The memory after that is blank. How is that possible? This music box fell into Acheron's hands, and she brought it to Penacony. That's a fact, and that's how it should have gone. But along the way... It's like it's been erased. Who's done this?
Who are you? Who are you?
Oh, shoot.
It's...
She has a mole on her back? What the hell?
no. Is this not a memory?
It's not a memory?
Oh, a memo keeper. Do you serve the Garden of Recollection? Or the Cremators?
What the heck?
My name is Constance. A pleasure.
Constance?
We were supposed to meet in Penacony and spend it...
What?
But that seems unrealistic. Dahlia's not welcome on the banquet star, and I don't need a coming-of-age ceremony. And you, I know what you're looking for.
What's happening?
Want her secret? I can give it to you, and then you can enjoy the banquet for me. I wish you unforgettable memories.
I wish you What? That has to mean something.
Oh. A phone. Wanna listen in?
At that moment on the other side. Other side? This motherfucker.
A few days ago, the IPC made an announcement. Under the watchful guidance of the Marketing Development Department, and in accordance with the Interstellar Peace Charter, the independent Sigonian sovereignty has hereby been established, and shall take a legislative seat at the Interstellar Congress.
Right.
The formation of the Sigonian sovereignty is of great historical significance to the Sigonia system. This move puts an end to the planet's long and bloody history, turning the sensational Kataka-Abjin extinction event into a distant memory.
Sigonia 4 is located in an unclaimed zone at the intersection of the Denise, Prothean, and Dorneau star clusters.
Oops, sorry.
The planet's surface environment is known for being extremely harsh, constantly faced with the threat of impact from small-scale celestial objects.
Seems like a dangerous place, but alright.
This is why very few intelligent species have made this planet their home, dividing themselves into several tribes to eke out nomad lifestyles as they struggle to survive the arid desert wilderness. They have developed their own folk beliefs that are independent of the Eon belief system.
So that's why they were wiped out.
Sigonia. Sigonia. Ravenous eye of the storm, spurned by all the gods. Land of rock, but not water. Lightning, but not rain. Blood, but not tears. You beat us with your falling stars. You lash us with wind and storm. You chew us up with the cracked earth.
Poetry.
You promised us a land of honey. Yet yoked us beneath a sword of bitterness.
Tris?
Oh, Gaiathra Triclops, if
Bang
thou can
Bios?
hear me, please open up thy three eyes and gaze upon this child. When you took his father, my child was still sleeping in my belly. And where my husband went, I too soon must go.
So this is Aventurine's backstory?
Don't ask for a peaceful death. Just for you to tell me, does the baby swaddled sweetly asleep? Does he dream of his mother's heartbeat and the sound of falling rain? Please tell me whether this life is all just a fleeting dream. Otherwise, why would this child be born to face impending death?
Impending death.
Mommy! Mommy, rain. It's raining.
Oh shoot, on a desert world raining? That's wild.
Raining.
It's raining. It's true. Those outworlders weren't lying to us. They really did summon the rain.
This rain sound effect is not helping my bladder.
You came. Do you hear that? Thank you. Thank you.
Hmm.
Darling, listen.
Is this like
This is the
weird Dune?
On the day you were born, the sky also sent down a gift like this from Gayatra.
Gayatra. Sick name.
Such a lucky child. Such a blessed child. Just like your name. A gift from them to Avjen.
Avjin. Oh.
Boy.
Wait.
May the goddess Gayatra close her eyes 3 times. Keep your blood eternally pulsing. Let your journey be forever peaceful. And your schemes forever concealed.
Hmm.
Welcome to this sad world, Kakavasha.
Kakavasha?
Time to wake up, gambler.
Kakavasha?
Oh, heavens. I must have drunk too much Soul Glad. Didn't expect you to be back so soon. How is it? Find anything?
Just as you
Hey! Dr. Ratio.
outside knows about Robin's death. There aren't even baseless conspiracy theories. They're still streaming the rehearsal for her ceremony, using a stand-in, I guess. They must be dreaming.
Of course. Who could imagine that death would actually descend upon the idyllic dream created by the family? Let alone that the victim would be the female lead of the Charmony Festival. To be honest with you, I didn't believe it. I even tested it a few times myself. Until I discovered that I couldn't actually die. Whenever there's any danger, I'm forced awake by the dream pool, and it's all as if everything were just a nightmare.
I see.
That's why I'm convinced that there are a few big secrets lurking behind the scenes.
Then you must have heard about the Memory Zone meme. When I graciously
Something onto
established
death.
connections with the Oak family on your behalf, they were quite in a pitiful state of disarray.
Hmm.
Besides Robin, there was another body. I don't know the exact details, just that it was a stowaway.
2 murder cases? I told you something seemed off about the Nameless. He must have come across the other one. This murderer is a psycho. I have to say, the case does represent an opportunity. We can leverage the family's malfeasance and let the IPC use this as a reason to intervene. It's just that their trickery runs deeper than I thought.
Trickery? I thought he said triggery.
Stand-in was all ready to go. These 2 murders are definitely getting hushed up. What should we do? Let me think. It's too rare an opportunity to miss out on, so I gotta be careful.
Incredible, gambler. Have you already exhausted your limited repertoire of tricks so soon?
There are plenty of chips, but it'd be best to choose carefully. The most straightforward has to be Robin. Remember? That masked fool once told me to find a mute as a friend. Robin is what she calls the mute. She has lost her voice, and while most people can't pick up on it, you and I cannot mistake that sound. not produced by any voice box, but rather by the resonance of the harmony.
Hmm.
If that girl hadn't gone hoarse from singing practice, there'd only be one possibility. Something was up with the family. Or Robin herself. To get to the bottom of this, I tried every way I could to meet her. But she died. Right before my very eyes.
Oh, she died in front of you.
A complete and utter loss. Incidentally, it seems to have resulted in your rather undignified arrival on the interrogation stand. There were eyewitnesses at the scene, and the family, in their graciousness, has tentatively accepted your alibi. However,
Yeah, at this rate,
for the foreseeable future,
we ain't gonna be finished with this for a foreseeable future, like this man's saying.
find yourself under the vigilant watch of the hounds.
Well, things aren't looking too optimistic, Doctor. I'm starting to break out in a cold sweat. Do you reckon there's still any chance of a comeback, given how things are?
I don't know.
A probability? Yes, it exists, but it verges on the infinitesimal. To phrase it in a manner more befitting the vernacular of Penacony, you're dreaming. But if you simply can't control yourself and want to try your hand, then there just so happens to be a suitable candidate.
It's me!
That man wants to see you again.
Who?
Sunday.
Oh. I also don't trust him.
Is this a public hearing or a private trial?
If it were the former, it would hardly befit my stature to stoop to the role of a mere messenger.
Fine. Well, that's great.
I just realized there's a bird back there.
You see, the dead can't talk, but the living can.
No duh.
Ratio, I'm convinced now that there must be something wrong inside the family. Oh, just you wait and see. That man's sister has died. He can't sit on his hands. Well, without any further ado, let's set off. Lead the way. The show is about to begin.
Is this like a story thing, or?
We're here.
Okay, it's still going. Jesus Christ.
Pavilion is the Oak family's fortress and a place where heads of the families meet to discuss great
Chest.
plans for Penacony.
Fortress? I like this metaphor. I dealt with the warlords of the Honkai Star system not long ago, and
Warlords.
their synchronized orbital manor wasn't this heavily guarded.
This mansion nominally belongs to Sunday, and
Still don't like that guy.
fitting of its owner. Without his express invitation, the likes of ordinary guests would never grace these grounds in their lifetimes. Look around while you still have this moment of freedom.
Hey, Doc, whose side are you on anyway?
Who's to say I won't sell you out?
Please do. I don't like him.
We'll see.
This guy.
When we meet the authoritarian master of the Oak family, I'll pry an answer out of him.
Follow me and I'll bring you to his parlor. Hold your tongue and let me deal with the members of the family.
I was gonna move on then. Right? Okay. Oh, what is this? As the story unfolds. POV. It's like the POV switches. Okay. If you need to change your POV to continue the story, you can select here to. Okay. Click here to switch. Oop, that's the wrong button. I see. Interesting. Okay, so yeah, this is main. All right. What do you do? Oh shoot! He just. What is that? What side dice is that? That was what, an 8-sided dice, right? 8 sides? I'll take that. What else can I steal?
Hardly enough for a seat at the table.
I'll take that, and then free the bird. What a lovely song. Spin with the disc, and sweet music will play out of the speakers. Chirp. So if I put down something new, then the recorder plays. Oh god. So yeah, I'm off to sing this song to the other birdies chirp. Alright? What else can we do? Nothing else in this room? No? Okay, continue on. Oh. They have a child as a bouncer. Oh! Oh no, they replaced Acheron. Oh, that's gross.
Hey, you two! That's a place of business. No entry.
Why is he doing the fake tough med voice?
By Mr. Sunday to bring him the suspect. My name is Ratio. He should have mentioned it to you.
Oh, I remember you. Veritas Ratio. Your punch virtual particle clock is impressive.
Punch virtual particle clock? What does that mean?
The one on your head. Of course, it's nothing compared to my full pocket dimensional annihilating power armor of the Mobile Knights.
What?
Right, and as I mentioned, that fantasy raiment of yours doesn't exist.
Okay.
That's because you can't see it. Like I say, only family can see the glory of the Mobile Knights. Enough. Get going. Don't keep Mr. Sunday waiting.
Oh, is he talking about the giant Sunday boss thing? Is that the Mobile Knight?
Here is no better than it is out there.
I always think it's really funny that they're using such small models. Oh. This looks like a room where you get jumped. Not... okay.
A dead end?
Oh, puzzle.
The door is shut tight. Looks like we're on our own.
I mean, there isn't a door. How did you get in before?
For security reasons, the family built the administrative site deep in the dreamscape, with mechanisms hidden in these nightingale statues. The direction of the statues can be controlled.
Okay.
On the previous occasion, an attendant named Kona had gone to the side room to verify something before setting the statues in the correct positions.
Well, maybe we should do the same. Let's go and take a look. Of course, we can also use brute force.
I'm a massive fan of brute forcing, but I don't want to be here forever, so I'd rather just look at the stuff. Show me the... Oh. Show me the tools. You need a good groundwork to start a puzzle. Oh, no. Oh, God. Okay, hold on. Now we're doing the flippy-doos. Alright. Give me this. Oh, 3. Okay. Ooh. Money.
A reward with no risk. I'll take it.
Okay, so what's the path? What's the best path here? Obviously, you go up there. Cross that. Cross that. I mean, alright. It's R. Go up the wall. Who's that? Because since... I kind of want that treasure chest. I can get it later. You can't catch me, boyo! Change the plane, change the plane. There we go. Yeah. What? I don't change it here, do I? I think so. What am I trying to... Oh, I do. Okay. That's confusing.
6 nightingales facing in different directions. An obvious hint.
These two are facing the same direction.
But are these nightingales?
They are. What's wrong?
Oh, he calls them nightingales. Okay.
How can nightingales be so huge? They look more like torment eagles to me.
There are no eagles in the 5 families, only nightingales. Why am I wasting time with you on this?
I like this dynamic. This dynamic's pretty funny. Okay. I know how to do this. Clockwise. Perfect. You need to turn counterclockwise. You need to face clockwise. The wrong way. Counterclockwise. And counterclockwise. Okay. Yeah, I don't remember this though. I'll take that. And I'll take this. Money. Saving up. Gotta save up all those things for Firefly. That's her name. Alright, what does this thing look like? Oh, that's not it. Oh, yeah, okay. You need to turn counterclockwise. Okay. You need to turn all the way around, so... Yeah, spin. There you go. And you need to turn clockwise. Yeah, that should be it. Right? Ah, no. I'm dumb. Okay. Oh, you're just completely backwards. Damn it. Two. Okay, you need to be facing the other way. I hit R. Oh! I just hit R. Okay. No, God. I'm really good at puzzles, trust me. I'm really good at puzzles. It's just this mother trucker. Okay. Now you also have to face? Oh, yeah, you have to turn. Okay. Right? Yeah, you two are facing away. You're facing that way. Oh, you're also facing the wrong way. No, God. I don't have good memory. I thought I could see it once and then be fine. Yeah, and then you have to face... Okay. I think this is clockwise. Not clockwise, it's counterclockwise. There we go. And there we go. That should be it. Yeah.
Just as I thought.
Power of doors.
The correct answer.
A truly miraculous discovery. Perhaps I should offer you the chance to join the Genius Society.
Really? Well, I thought you'd given up on that already.
I was being sarcastic. Can't you tell?
He was doing a pretty good job. I think he's doing pretty good with sarcasm. Okay. But also, that's kind of... Oh, well, there's monsters there, so... I guess it's not that easy to, like, deal with. Oh. Jesus Christ, alright.
Impressive. So much for Mr. Sunday's reserved, virtuous image.
Do you need me to remind you? We're in a dreamscape. No matter how grand the mansion looks, it'll not affect Penacony. Stop wasting your time nitpicking the family here.
Yeah, you're right. The only way to destroy the family is death.
Okay, blunt.
The same. Let's head down.
Yeah, let's figure this out. Let me try something real quick. What happens if I switch?
It's getting late.
Ah, I see. So, since we are able to get out right now, and I think I've been streaming for my usual time slot, next stream, very, very easy. Next stream on Saturday, as far as I know, we should be fine. And if you go on the YouTube channel, you can see I finally have access to community posts. I don't know when I had access to them. I now have them. So you can also see updates for stream times there. And also on Twitter, I can post stuff. However, I think now is a good time to stop. I can end like this. Oh well, no, let's switch. Here we go. Perfect. Now that we are done, now that we're done with streaming right now, I just want to make a quick little things. Stream might change, might not. It depends on what happens in the coming days. But if you guys want to keep catching me, you can catch me obviously here. You can find me on my Twitter. Like I said, I have access to community posts now. Trying to, stream a little more, post more on like social medias. I don't know what I'm. If you guys have any recommendations for like games you want to see me play whenever I finally catch up with Star Rail, you can put them in the comments. If you guys like, share, subscribe, do whatever you guys feel like. And yeah, I want to thank everyone who came, and I'd like to bid you all a farewell. Dismiss. Yeah, I've been streaming for like an hour, so yeah, I really need to. Yeah, I don't do this anymore.